All right, so in this video, we're still talking about slope, but now we're talking about slope on a graph. And so we're going to review what it means to be a positive slope, a zero slope, a negative slope, because that will help you at least eliminate some bad answers right away. All right, so the very first one says find the slope of AC. All right, so I'm going to do that in purple. Here's AC. Not a very straight line, but you guys get the point. AC, if I look at this graph from the left side to the right side, I would be going up a really, really steep hill. If you are going up from left to right, that is positive. So I can tell you right now, if our answer for this isn't positive, that we have done it incorrectly. All right, so slope, in the last video, we sort of talked about how slope can be thought of as rise over run. Anytime I'm given a graph, I will count my slope using rise over run, just because I'm less likely to make a mistake than if I use the slope equation, plugging in x2 and y2 and x1 and y1. All right, so on AC, counting rise over run, my rise is up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. My rise was 12, and my run was over, where's my mouse? Here it is, was over 1, 2. So 12 over 2. And this 12 over 2 can be reduced. Some of you look at this and say, oh, 12 over 2 is 6. And if you see that, great. If not, you can type it into your calculator, 12 divided by 2, and you'll get 6. Now, is 6 a positive number? Yes. Okay, so this makes sense for it to be our slope. Now, some people are like, oh, but if I counted it the other way, it would have been negative if you had gone from A to C. Well, let's look at it. If we go from A to C, the first thing we do is we have to go down 12. Well, when you're going down, it's negative. So I would call that a negative 12. But then when you get from here, where did my mouse go? There it is. All right, when you get from here and you're trying to go to C, you're going backwards. When you're going to the left, you're going in the negative direction. So you're going backwards 2, which makes that a negative 2. And guess what? A negative divided by a negative is still a positive 6. So it doesn't matter which direction you count it as long as you're really careful about your signs. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do it in a different color. All right, we're going to do like neon green. It says find the slope of CB. All right, some people would look at this and say, if I'm going from C to B, I'm going up. That must be positive. No, you're reading the graph from left to right. If I read this from left to right, I'm actually going down. It doesn't matter that they called it CB. They could have called it BC, and then they would have been going down. But either way, when you look at this from left to right, you're going down a hill, which means this slope better be negative. And if it's not negative, we know that we made a mistake. All right, so again, looking at rise over run, if I go from B down to C, I'm going down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I went down 6, and then I'm going over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that was over a positive 10. Notice that whenever I went down 6, I called that a negative 6 because I went down. And then I went to the right, that was a positive 10. All right, this slope can be reduced. If you type this into your calculator, negative 6 divided by 10, math, enter, enter, you will get negative 3 over 5. So the slope of CB, or BC, should have been negative 3 over 5.